Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Anastasia. Welcome everybody. Today we are still making balloon garlands for Valentine's Day, but we're switching things up. Instead of filming in my filming room, we are going into my living room, away from this room. I have this perfect corner in my living room for what I'm thinking to do, so hopefully everything is going to turn out just the way I am thinking. Every single balloon that I will be using in this video came from Lavender Pear and Balloon Company. Thank you so much for sending me lots of balloons, even for my future videos. Thank you. I will link everything in the description under the video, every single supply, everything. If you will decide to purchase anything from Lavender Pear and Balloon Company, you can always use my code Anastasia10 for 10% off. This code valid only for new customers. Without any further ado, let's go. Let's quickly go over everything that I have over here. As you can see, I am working with Qualitix balloons only. Every single color has 3 sizes of balloons: 5, 11, and 16 inches, except this color does not have 16 inches in them, 5 and 11 only. So what kind of colors I am using today? I am going for Diamond Clear, Pearl Peach, Pearl Lavender, and last but not least, Spring Lilac. On top of all Qualitix balloons, I am planning, I'm not sure yet, to use some foiled balloons. Orbs balloons in rose gold, this love balloon in rose gold, and this very interesting balloon. As you can see here on this packaging, they show how this balloon will look like. Very pretty. On top of all of this, I am using low temperature glue gun, electric balloon pump, and 20-pound fishing line to construct everything. Alrighty guys, I moved into my living room. This is the corner that I'm planning to work with today. I hope lighting and sound won't be as different as from my previous videos. I hope it's going to be okay. Typically, I don't like to move around the house and make my balloon garlands in different rooms because balloons are treated with powders and chemicals, and I don't want those powders and chemicals all over my house. I rather stay in one room, clean one room, than go and clean every single room from those powders and chemicals. Today, I am working with fishing line. With fishing line, you need to pair your balloons to construct your balloon garland. If you want to use balloon strip, then you would have to blow your balloons individually and insert your balloons into your strip individually. I will be pairing my balloons color by color. I am not mixing up the colors today, and here is what I am doing. I am taking 11-inch right now. I am using electric balloon pump to deal with all of my balloons. This pump is from Lavender Pear and Balloon Company. Everything will be linked in the description under the video. So I am blowing 2 balloons at the same time. As soon as I'm done blowing my balloons, I am pressing them against the floor to give them more rounder shape, and then I am tying them together to create a pair like this. To construct our balloon garland, I am taking my 20-pound fishing line and tying my fishing line to my first pair of balloons. I am starting with the lightest purple color. Second pair right on top, and to keep your pairs really close and tightly together, pinch both of your pairs with your fingers together just like this. Take your fishing line, wrap around one of the newly placed balloon, pull on your fishing line and push your pairs together. Again, around another newly placed balloon. Pull on your fishing line, push your pairs together with your fingers. Be careful how hard you pull on your fishing line, because fishing line or curling ribbon can cut your balloons, and balloons will start deflating. If you'll cut your balloons, just twist your balloon like a light bulb until you'll close that hole in your balloon. Let's construct this. You guys, I love using this apron that I have on right now. I can stuff my pockets in this apron with things that I need to build my balloon garland. I like to keep my fishing line in one of the pockets because it prevents fishing line untangling and tangling in my balloons. So very handy. Your balloon garland, cut a long piece of fishing line, hold it with one hand, with your other hand, get that tail and wrap around one of the balloons. Now you created this loop over here. Take the tail and feed it through the loop, pull on your tail. That way you're creating knots. Do that a couple or a few times to make sure your balloon garland is completely secured. My base is ready. You guys, I received a lot of questions on how I changed the shape or gave the shape of my balloon garland. Simple. As you can see, this is a normal looking balloon column. I am not liking that. To change that, I am playing around with my balloons, literally taking balloons and shuffling them around. That way you will give your balloon more curvier shape. And very different and very interesting, better than just a column. I am ready to hang my balloon garland in my corner. As you can tell, as you can see, I am not using my usual frame with fabric, so I need to find a solution. How to hang my balloon garland in this corner. There's two ways that you can do that. First, you can use command hooks, attach it to your wall, and then with extra piece of fishing line, hang your balloon garland on those hooks. Second of all, you can look everywhere and anywhere around the spot where you're planning to put your balloon garland and find something to attach your balloon garland to. So in my case, that will be my curtain rods right there. I am planning to attach my balloon garland to this curtain rod. If I will be building out my balloon garland to the side, I will tie my balloon garland in the second spot straight to this curtain rod. If you want to see a demo how I hang all of my garlands using frame and fabric, how I'm hanging my balloon garlands using command hooks, then I will link a video of commonly asked questions about balloon garlands. I do show an up close in that video, up close, on how I hang my balloon garlands. So check that video out. I do answer a lot more questions about balloon garlands, so you will find that video helpful. We're gonna start filling in spaces. Here is what I'm gonna do. I am taking two pairs of balloons and I am intertwining them together to create clusters of 4 like these. Creative, fun part of this whole thing finally starts. Now you're taking your extra balloons, low temperature glue gun. Low temperature glue gun won't pop your balloons if your balloons are great quality, and just unleash your creativity. It's you time. I have my headphones, I am flying away and I am creating. So be you, don't be afraid, just do it, you got this. Ooh, by the way, you guys, I did below some of the individual 11-inch balloons in every color, just in case if I'll need to fill in spaces a little bit later with them. Sometimes clusters like these are way too big for one particular spot, so that's why I have these individual balloons blown. You don't have to blow them right away. You can fill in your balloon garland with whatever you have and then blow your individual balloons just to save balloons, because you can't, you know, deflate your balloons and reuse them later because you tie knots on them. Almost done building my balloon garland. Here is another tip for you guys. I am not sure about these darker purple balloons. I'm not sure if I want to place them. So to see if your color will work, you can use these rubber bands that I bought on Amazon. You can easily, you know, loop them over your balloon and over the base. If you don't like it, you can easily remove it, because otherwise if you glue them, you would have to pop them. Least I want to add this love balloon. It is so cute. I love that this balloon, instead of O, it has a heart-shaped O. Really cute. I blew this balloon using my hand pump because all of the self-sealing orbs balloons, foil balloons, have this plastic insert in them. If you're going to be using a warm electric balloon pump, you have a chance that you can melt that plastic insert and your balloon will start losing air little by little and it will deflate. That's why it's safer and better to use hand pump. And here is what I have for you guys today. This is my take on another Valentine's Day balloon garland with unusual colors for Valentine's Day. When you think of Valentine's Day, you automatically think of pink and red colors. This balloon garland will be great alternative for those who does not like pink or red. I adore this love balloon. I love that the O is shaped as a heart. Very cute, lots of cuteness in this one balloon, and the color is just right. Quality of all the balloons that I used for this garland is just wonderful. I loved working with every single balloon. I only lost 3 balloons from the quantity of all the balloons that I used here. Not bad, right? Let's quickly talk about these purple balloons over here. I had trouble finding the right placement for these balloons. I had something different in my mind, but it didn't work out. At that point, I decided to use rubber bands. As I said, I couldn't decide where to place this color on my garland, so here comes the rubber bands. Rubber bands are a great way for people who can't decide where to place their next cluster on their garland. After placing clusters with rubber bands on your garland, they can be easily removed and replaced to another place, and you know, that way you can play around and see what works better. An absolute downfall is that you can see rubber bands between your balloons. I cannot handle that. Everything needs to be flawless for me. That's why I am using fishing line. I mean, you can fix that by blowing extra 5-inch balloons, individual balloons, and just fill in spaces more to hide the rubber bands. I decided not to place any more darker color on this section because I didn't want darker color to blow out of proportions. Then I simply took my darker purple clusters and sections and just glued straight to my balloons with low temperature glue gun. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will link everything in the description under the video, and I will share a few pictures at the end of this video as well. I guess I'm not done, you guys. I'm gonna give you one more idea of what you can do with your balloons with this balloon garland that I just made. I started cleaning up my living room and I had extra balloons left. So I am taking my bases, my poles for constructing balloon columns, and I'm gonna make some columns out of these balloons. So I am taking my first cluster of 4 and I am inserting my pole between my balloons. Now I need to twist my balloons to secure this cluster in place. So whenever I inserted my pole between these 2 balloons, I need to cross them to secure them. There we go, push it down a little bit and it's secured. Next cluster, I'm gonna go with the same color over the pole, across these 2 balloons. Okay, and push it down. Now I am taking my 5-inch clusters, doing exactly the same thing what I did with my other clusters. To finish this up, I want to blow rose gold orbs balloon and just place it right on top of my column. Lighting is awful, but here is how everything looks together. Very cute. This is it, you guys. This is my take on another Valentine's Day balloon garland. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was inspiring and helpful. If it was, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with family and friends. If you have any additional questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I will be there. I will try to answer them all. If you're new here, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos and more inspiration. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I will see you back very soon. Bye!